What's up, guys? Dustin Yewy here, back with the NHL 13 GM mode Colorado Avalanche style, or the Colorado All-Stars, as I like to call them in the dressing room. No homo, though. Seriously, they're a good team. So, anyways, yeah, we're here. We're 22-4-1. We're first in the league, 45 points. Our backup is in net. Calvin Pickard, and we're just going to keep going here. He's going to get 2 losses, and Josephson's going to go back in net. I don't want him to get 2 losses, but I'm saying if he does get 2 losses, then that's what's going to happen. Oh, there's a win. All right, we're just giving Josephson a little bit of a break. My voice is cracking. I don't know why. I think it's just from talking so much, but it happens quite often, I do say. Well, you probably notice. Oh yeah. Woo. Come on, Pickard. You're our man in the backup of the net. Man, yeah, he's getting some wins for us so far. That's good. Yeah, we're just going along. Oh yeah. All right, forwards. Sure. Apparently this is a good draft here, but we're not going to be drafting, so it's not really a big deal. Okay, we'll go to Russia. In the Soviet Russia, player draft you. So anyways, oh yeah, last time I was talking about what teams I wanted to kind of try and think about, so yeah, just keep leaving me ideas and then I'll make a video. Oh no, we got a loss. Obviously Columbus, right? Like, I don't get how Columbus and Phoenix beat us every time. Well, not every time, because we beat Phoenix last time, but very weird. Very weird. LA Kings, come on, Colorado. Oh, darn. Darn, that's okay. So Josephson's going to go back in net here. Josephson. We didn't score any goals, though, so I can't really blame Pickard in net there. If we're not scoring goals, that's not his fault, you know. But maybe he could score some goals for us, you know. Just saying. You know, a little bit, you know. Alright, so we got Edmonton, Buffalo, Montreal up ahead. Oh yeah, we got to switch Josephson in. The simulation takes so long. I love playing with injuries on, so I'm kind of disappointed that I had to turn them off. It's very disheartening. I like playing with injuries. Arg. I don't know, maybe they'll eventually come out with an update that fixes that. We'll have to see. So where are we sitting right now? I just want to check quick. 50 points. We're first in the league. That's good. Islanders are trailing us with 2 points. Okay, not bad, not bad. Josephson. Can players actually get better during the season? Because I haven't seen one player get actually better during the year. Is that even possible? I don't even know. Here we go. I haven't seen it anyways. They get better usually in the off season, or they get worse in the off season. So I don't know what's going on with that. Because I haven't seen any of my years get better during the year, which is kind of strange. You think they would progress just a little bit during the year, like even 1 overall once in a while, you know? I'm not expecting like 3 overall, but, you know, it'd be nice. It would be nice. Alright, so let's keep going here, guys. We're playing well. I just find it weird that Shinkruk and Stamkos kind of switched roles. Shinkruk scoring the goals, Stamkos is getting the assists out there, so. Which is weird, because Shinkruk's the playmaker, so. Yeah, meh. Whatever, man. Ooh, Galchenyuk's 23 assists. It's decent. That was a loss. That was a loss. Darn. Alright. So we're taking on the other top team in the league, the New York Islanders. So they seem to be having a good season. Come on. It's a Stanley Cup final rematch from 2 years ago. Yay. There we go. That is a place where I would love to be at the end of this season. Right back where we belong. Last season, disappointing. Phoenix Coyotes, I don't know what kind of horseshoe they had up their butts, but they figured it out and beat us. The All-Stars from Colorado. The Colorado All-Stars. They beat us somehow. Don't know how they did it, but they did it. And I think my simming is done here. So, I'm going to go 4 more games. 1, 2, 3, 4, and go to Detroit. It'd be nice if they integrated the Winter Classic into the game mode as well. That'd be pretty cool, I think. Like during GM mode and stuff, if you could play like Winter Classic. Or if like somehow, 1-0 loss. That's gross. That's disgusting. Yeah, if you could integrate it, maybe it like randomly selects a team, and then they just have, I don't even care if it's an actual stadium. They could just make default stadium. Oh, there's my voice cracking again. I don't know what my problem is. Even if they just had default football stadiums or like baseball, is it called a baseball stadium? I'm assuming so. If they just had default ones, like just a bunch of different default ones that were like not actually anywhere, but they just throw like Colorado football stadium on it or something, you know? Like just a default, like have a couple different default stadiums and it just cycles through them. Like a new team, couple teams every year get the Winter Classic. I think that would be super cool. I'm just throwing it out there. I think it'd be sweet, but that's just me. I think it'd be neat to integrate it into the actual mode. It would be pretty cool. Oh, whew. All right, so Anaheim, come on, All-Stars. Let's keep going, boys. Let's keep it going. Let's keep going. Pretty good right now. There we go. There's another win. Sitting pretty decent right now. Can't complain. I think we're just Franz in for Hodgson. No thanks. Decline. 38-40. We're 1 game behind. Yeah, we got 1 more game and then we're halfway done the year. So this Detroit game will be halfway done. Did I sim past the Detroit game? I don't think so. Josephson's got 2 losses so far. So I'm going to keep going here. Once it stops simulating, I don't know what its problem is. Hurry up. Holy crap. Come on now. Alright, so we're at 64 points, first in the league. Which is pretty good, I would say. A couple teams kind of not doing so well this year. We'll keep going though. Actually, I'm just gonna. So Shinkaruk's leading with 26 goals. Pansel is 18 assists. We got Henrik Sedin with 28 points. We got Shinkaruk with 42. Stamkos with 38. So Stamkos is slowed down a little bit. So hopefully he can pick it up again. Josephson still leading the league. Wow, he's leading the league in everything right now. So kind of what I had hoped / expected from him, because he is such a good goalie. 20-year-old starting goalie, 93 overall. That's ridiculous. Oh, that was a bad loss. So I don't. Honestly, I've only played 1 GM mode. This is my only GM mode that I have. I don't have a side GM mode at all. But for some reason, I don't know. Do the players, are the drafty player, like when you draft players, are they always the same? If you guys know, let me know. Like, are they always the same, like, potential and such? Or does it randomize it? Because you would think that their potential and stuff would be the same because they're in the CHL. If they're in the CHL. Obviously, I'm assuming Josephson is a made-up player. I have no idea if he's real or not. For all I know, he could be real. I have no clue. I would assume that... Oh, my God. Stop with the tartar for shard already. Alright, please. Like, I would assume that the CHL players would be fairly accurate for the first 3 years, I'm assuming. Just because, you know, they can put their potentials at a set value. Just like how Lofthouse in NHL 12 was always, like, disgusting. He had just the most amazing potential. It was, like, A-. But, yeah, like, I'm not sure. Is Josephson a real goalie or is he made up? Like, does it just randomize the other leagues? I'm kind of curious. Because it'd be like if Josephson's gonna be in my thing every time, I'm for sure gonna draft him. You know, Pansel's turned out well. Shinkruk's turned out well. So the only thing I might change for another GM is go for a different defenseman, maybe, like Ryan Murray or that Morgan Riley, because he's like an 88 right now in year 5, and he's a top 2. So especially if he actually played every year, I think that would be solid. Okay, so Josephson's got 2 losses, or 2 more losses. 2 more losses left in him there. Yeah, like I'm kind of unsure. Oh darn. But yeah, I would totally be down to go for Josephson, Shinkruk, and then like, well, Josephson was second year drafting, but for sure Shinkruk, and then second year if Josephson's still there, go for him and Pansel. Pansel was, I'm assuming he'll be the same because he's in the CHL. And then probably Morgan Riley, Ryan Murray, one of those guys on D. Colorado was good because they started with Siemens. I think he would have been a little bit better had I actually noticed he was there. So had I had actually seen that I had him, because I didn't even play him in the first year. He didn't play at all, so I just feel like it was kind of a wasted player. Because I don't know how I completely missed him, but yeah, I was kind of disappointed after that. I was like, oh man, I could have used that guy. Because he could have probably been like a top. He could have almost been a top 2. Like, he's 4.5 stars, right? So, how's that top 10 3-star potential? Really? Okay, let's go back there again. And I'm pretty sure that, yeah, he's got his 5 losses here. So we'll put Picard back in. Doesn't look like any of our players have progressed at all. I don't know if players do progress during the season. How's our AHL team doing? 22, 6, and 8. Wow. I didn't even touch the AHL team. I'm impressed with that. Didn't even touch them, and they're doing so well. It's amazing. All right, come on, Picard, be our backup. He's 4-2, so that's not bad. Come on, pick a roll, Picard. Oh, not a good start, bro. Totally disappointing you, bro. Darn it. Buffalo. They still have Ryan Miller? I thought he retired for some reason. Oh, he'd be like late 30s probably. Ooh, that was a short-lived run there. Man, we couldn't even pull off overtime losses. That sucks. That's Brutskis. Let's put Josephson back in. A little bit of a losing streak, but that's okay. I didn't expect Picard to do that well anyways. So he's 4-4, which is, oh, we're at the All-Star game. Alright, so I'll go to the All-Star game here, and then I'll look at the stats. It's going to do that stupid freezy thing. Wow, Toronto's actually picked it up a little bit here. I think those 4 losses kind of hurt us, though, so. Whatever. No big deal. No big deal, man. There we go. Shinkruk and Stamkos, they're just like PB and J. These guys are inseparable. Shinkruk's my peanut butter, Stamkos is my jelly. You know, and then I got Eberle on that first line. He's the bread. He just holds it all together. And you know, it's just a delicious treat. I love it, you know. Oh, we lost. That sucks. Oh, wow. 2 losses to Calgary. That is not good. Guys, where's my PB&J sandwich out there? That's going to be my first line. Just the PB&J line. They are so cool. They're just the PB&J line. I don't know what to call my second line. It's got Kane, Sedin, and Pansel. Kane, Sedin, and Pansel. I don't know what to call them. Not sure. I was trying to think of like something to do with their letters, but it didn't really work out. Didn't quite work out. All right, so we're at the All-Star game here. Those last couple losses did not help us at all. 34-13-3 though. It's not bad. We're 71 points, so we're first in the West and in the league. I don't know why I did that. Goals and assists. Shinkruk's at 35 goals. That's good. Looks like Pansel slowed down a lot. Assists, we got Sedin with 35, Stamkos with 34 points and wins. Shinkruk's tied for first with Claude Giroux at 57 points. Stamkos has 48 points. So he's slowed down a little bit, which is not good. Josephson's at 30 wins. And him and Skapsky are basically alternating for save percentage and goals against. I'm just going to really very fastly look at, that's not even a word, but I'm going to say it. Very fast look at the player stats. Okay, here we go. Okay, so Shinkruk's at 57, so he's doing pretty good. Stamkos, 48 points. He's 2 under 50, so that's not bad. Sedin is doing pretty solid, I would say. Pansel is doing not bad. Kane is doing, I guess, not bad, too. Second line's holding it together. Eberle could pick it up a little bit. Bogos picked it up, which is nice to see. Johnson's not doing too terrible. Campbell, for 37 years old, is doing pretty good. I'm pretty impressed with that. Ellis, I'd like to see a bit more. Hodgson, whatever. Shifley, whatever. Landeskog, I don't even care about you, bud. Boys, yeah. Hainsey, I kind of hope a bit more out of Hainsey. Siemens, obviously, he didn't get to what I expected him to get to, but whatever. Alright, so yeah, Josephson's doing pretty solid this year. 30 and 10 and 2. 10 shutouts. Oh my god. This is like borderline Conn Smythe year. Conn Smythe, I'm saying vote Josephson for Conn Smythe, alright? And we'll do the All-Star game next time, alright? Thanks for watching, guys.